What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be checking out the wealthiest country in the world 3 years ago. I don't know if they still hold the title, but Luxembourg. I've been looking for a Luxembourg video and you guys delivered one to me, coming from Brett Conti. Now, I know Luxembourg is one of the smallest countries in the world and also one of the most wealthy. I've heard it a couple of times throughout videos, so I'm really curious to see what's going on there. We haven't touched on this one yet, so should be a lot of fun. Let's just get straight into it.
Welcome to the wealthiest country in the world, and that place is Luxembourg. A country that may be small, but has an economy unlike any other. Luxembourg holds the highest GDP per capita in the entire world, being over 100.
Okay, so 3 years ago, Switzerland was right behind them. Okay, maybe they still hold it. I don't know. Let me see. Let's do a quick little search here. I only say that I wasn't sure if it was the most expensive country because I feel like we covered something recently that said it was another country, but let's see here. Okay, by GDP per capita, nominal, Luxembourg is number one. If we go by GDP per capita PPP, it's Liechtenstein. So I'm just going to say Luxembourg is still the most wealthy country in the world. All right, let's keep going.
$125,000. With all of this wealth and business pouring into this country, everywhere you turn, this place just looks like a modern fairy tale. And after only exploring this little country for the past 24 hours, I'm excited to share with you guys more on what makes Luxembourg the world's most wealthiest country. So after a quick 2-hour train ride from Paris, we made it here to Luxembourg. And Luxembourg is a country that I've always been so fascinated by. It's one of the smallest countries in the world, as well as the wealthiest. So over the course of the next 24 hours, Chris?
I bet that probably helps a little bit, right? To become the wealthiest country in the world. Also being one of the smallest. Yeah, it definitely probably gives it a little boost, right? You don't have as many people to try and add to that per capita GDP.
And myself are here to uncover what else this country has to offer. Now, supposedly, all of the public transport in this country is entirely free. Not exactly sure if that's correct, but we got the information right here. Let's see if this is actually true. Hello, how you doing? Question is, can you just get on the buses and trains? It's entirely free? Wow.
As long as you don't cross the border.
As long as you don't cross the border. Okay, thank you so much.
Cool. Cheers.
Wow.
That is insane. So that confirms it. One of the workers just said that Luxembourg is one of the first and only countries in the entire world where public transit is free.
So not only is it because of the taxes that they pay here, but I believe that Luxembourg wanted to set an example on just providing free transportation that is more efficient and better for the environment. So even though they are a small country, they're setting the example.
Yeah, so Luxembourg's pretty much like that little brother that's trying to do out all of the other bigger brothers.
It looks so nice too. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was the cleanest and cheapest tram I've ever been on. So the first thing that I'm noticing about Luxembourg is that there are a lot of luxurious stores.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, guys. So my plan was originally to come here to Luxembourg to do one of my $100 challenge series videos here, but after looking up the prices of hotels, it just did not seem possible at all. But one thing, a part of that series that I like to do is showcase how much a Big Mac is in different countries around the world. And here in Luxembourg, we just checked, and it is €8.95 for a Big Mac. That's more expensive than Switzerland, New York City, everywhere that I've been so far.
I'm not even sure how much a Big Mac costs because I haven't eaten one in probably a decade, but I don't know. With today's prices, that doesn't seem horrible. This was 3 years ago, so spending $9 on a burger now in a fast food restaurant sounds kind of, I don't know, oddly like a deal. That sounds horrible to say.
That's the most expensive Big Mac. Guys, I don't mean to do so much McDonald's content, but even the workers inside were some of the nicest, friendliest, well put together restaurant employees that I've seen. Then even out here in the courtyard, they have this awesome seating for the McDonald's. Feels way more like a restaurant than just the American fast food establishment.
Some of our McDonald's are A little sketchy to go into.
So we just made it here to the Grand Palace where His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henry resides. Luxembourg is the only country in the world that still has a Grand Duke. There's no king or queen, just Your Royal Highness Henry. And also Grand Duke Henry is actually a billionaire worth $4 billion. So Grand Duke Henry, if you're watching this, hit me up. Let's do a collab. Always look for billionaires to get on the channel.
Jeez.
If you are coming here to Luxembourg,
beautiful.
You do
Beautiful
really
city.
only need a day or two to see the entire country, since everything is all within just a couple blocks away. We just came from the center of the city where all the restaurants are, walked for about 3 minutes, and now we're here at this incredible viewpoint. This is also deemed Europe's most beautiful balcony.
It's very picturesque. You just got like these amazing stone walls.
I really wish I'm sorry, you guys. I really wish the graffiti wasn't behind them when they say the most beautiful balcony. Oh gosh, I'm sure they probably like get it taken off, but they can put graffiti in some places. But overall, the most beautiful balcony. Come on.
Walls, the countryside, this like amazing church right here.
It just
This is worth coming
looks
out just to see
insane.
this. It's really cool.
Yeah, I definitely concur.
like the way that they built all the way around this. Oh, it's gorgeous. Like I'm just staring at the water that looks like a church next to it. All these houses.
So I really wanted to understand Luxembourg as much as possible. So I figured what better way than to reach out on Instagram, try and find some people who live here to explain what life is like living here in the wealthiest country in the world. So
Cool.
Right now we are on our way to meet up with a girl named Marina who lives here in Luxembourg to explain what life here is all about.
Hi.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So we just sat down, we got some beers, and we were about to order. And Marina was explaining to us the items on the menu for some traditional Luxembourgish food. What were some of the things that were on here?
So you've got the fairytale salad, which is a salad that's made purely of boiled beef.
So there's no greenery or anything?
No, there's no leaves. There's not a single leaf in this salad. It's just like a bunch of boiled beef chopped up
That's so deceiving.
and mixed with mayo.
Honestly, it sounds really good.
And then you've got the horse steak, which is really famous and popular. But the best,
Wait, what?
it's just like a bunch of boiled beef chopped up
That's so
and
deceiving.
mixed with mayo. And then you've got the horse steak, which is really famous and popular.
Horse
But the
steak?
best I think that people like to get is the baby cow's head. So that's called tête de veau. And you've also got sliced pork neck, and that's always served with broad beans and potatoes.
All right, we have to talk about it. A baby cow's head? That's wild. I mean, veal is delicious, so I'm guessing it tastes really good, but that's kind of mind-blowing.
Sliced pork neck, and that's always served with broad beans.
Pork neck,
and
I'm not, I mean,
potatoes.
yeah, it's
Wow.
a little weird, but
Yeah, I'm kind of drawn between the beef salad that's not actually salad and the baby cow's head, I guess.
oh wow. Looks
Bon
delicious.
appetit. So we are about to eat our Lux food, and also Marina has been explaining to us more about Luxembourg and how many languages they speak here, more about the culture, and I
was
think
just
that was the
curious
thing
about
that
that.
fascinated me the most. So what do people speak here?
So they speak Luxembourgish, which is a dialect, and it sounds like German with a bit of French. And they speak French, and they speak German, and then the fourth language is English. So that's most people. That's like a normal thing for everyone, a standard.
Okay.
I learned something new today. I had no idea that Luxembourgish was a language. Also, I wanted to know, for someone like yourself who's lived here for the past 7 years, do you feel like you're living in the wealthiest country in the world? Do you notice it, or to you is this just normal life?
So there's a few things that you notice. For example, public transport is completely free. It's a really safe country to live in, so you do feel like you're in a wealthy country. But one of the main
Wow.
reasons why it's so wealthy is because a lot of companies come here because the tax benefits are pretty good here. So they come here and they set up shop here, and they don't necessarily operate here, but they will have an address here.
Again,
Hear about this all the time. Ireland too, right? A lot of businesses put their headquarters in Ireland. I guess Luxembourg too. Those taxes.
They don't necessarily have their full-on offices here, but they might have a P.O. box or some type of address where their mail goes to, and they get to reap all the Lux tax benefits.
That's so crazy too, because like taxes are such a huge, like topic and debate among people in basically every country. Here in the States, UK, France, Italy, everywhere. Usually people are having a conversation about taxes. Either they're too high or people like them, that they're going to certain, benefits for it. And then it's just, you always have this like, we have to tax the rich thing, or like we have to tax more, like the wealthy have too much. But then what they do is they just go to another country and just put their office like in Luxembourg. They're like, all right, you want to raise the taxes in the UK on corporate tax? We're gonna go hop over to Luxembourg, or we're gonna go hop over to Ireland. It's just, they'll always find a way. It's just nuts.
So we just stopped at Louis. Marina said that this is a great pastry shop. These are some French cookies, cupcakes. What is this?
This is a shoe.
This is choux?
So like puff cream.
Puff cream.
Exactly.
A shoe.
So do you know the éclair? The pastry.
Eclair.
This is the same thing.
Okay.
Eclair. It does look kind of like a cookie with like a beret, so it's like a French cookie.
Whoa.
Whoa. We're not expecting that. The flavor on that is insane.
Really?
We gotta open up a shop in New York.
Yes.
Wow. Well, we'll see you in New York when you open up your next location.
Good. Perfect.
Marina, just wanted to thank you so much for showing us around Luxembourg and showing us some of the delicious and unique meals that Luxembourg has to offer.
Yeah, the food looks
Thank
great.
you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. I'm so glad you like Luxembourg, and you came on the best day ever. Look at the sun.
Wow.
Super cool meeting up with Marina.
Pretty busy.
And learning more about Luxembourg. There was so much that I didn't know with the tax haven and things with the government and how many people live in this country. Since Marina said how more than half of the population commutes here during the work week to work in Luxembourg, since their headquarters is here. There's companies like JP Morgan and Amazon where their
Of course, JP Morgan is there.
European headquarters is here in Luxembourg. But typically the people who work there may live in France or Belgium and just commute here during the week. So more than 50% of the population are expats. So many unique things about
Dang,
this country.
that's a lot.
Marina was also saying how behind me over here is the business district, which is the new part of the city, and over where we are now, this is the old town.
Yes.
Ooh, buildings.
So I was so curious to see what my hotel room was gonna look like, since
Oh, here we
the
go.
hotel only costs 220 euros per night. And I say
That's
only
not bad.
because that was the cheapest option for this weekend that we were coming here. And we just checked in right now, and I must
He's making it sound like 220 is still expensive, but not that bad, like cheap for Luxembourg. I'm sure that they can get up there into really high prices. But I'll let you guys know, if here in the States, if you want to stay at a hotel, you have to spend at least $200 US if you want to stay in somewhere that's not going to make you scared, if that makes sense. All right. You can usually, maybe if you're in like a smaller city, you might be able to find something, 150, 120, if it's like a quick stop through on a road trip. But for the most part, if you're in like a bigger city, even just Nashville, you're going to want to spend like at least 200. So when he said 220, that's why I was like, oh, 220 euros? Like that doesn't seem horrible.
say, I am thoroughly impressed. This is actually seems worth the money for a city like Luxembourg that is
What's going
so
on with the
wealthy and
beds?
expensive. This seems like a pretty good deal. It's called Grand Hotel Cravat. Definitely recommend. And check out this view.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Now another unique thing about Luxembourg is to get up the top of this mountain right here, you actually have to take a glass elevator all the way up.
No way.
Look at this. Have you ever been to a country where there's so many free things to do?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is pretty absurd.
In New York City, they have an air tax. Every time you 50 cents down the drain.
I don't know whose jokes are worse, mine or yours.
It's not supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be relatable.
I feel bad for these guys if they still live in New York in 2025.
So there's only about 500,000 people that live here in Luxembourg, and on the weekends, like it
that seems
is
like
today,
quite a bit.
only about 250,000, since half of the population does commute in during the week for work. But we still have a lot of people, surprisingly, who watch the channel that live here in Luxembourg, and we have someone who is on their way right now. I think that's him right there. What's up, man?
Yeah,
How you doing?
very good. And you?
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, what brings you to Luxembourg?
Dude, this is the coolest country I think I've been to. It's so unique, there's so much to do, and it's beautiful.
How do you think about public transport? For free.
It's free, like everything here is free and like so clean and nice and easy to get around. It's small, convenient, like
Yeah.
there's only good things to say about this place.
The thing is that when it's not free, it's very expensive.
So Javi,
Yeah,
what made
I
you
was
move
just
to
gonna
Luxembourg?
say.
You just said that he's from Spain. How long have you been living here?
Since September.
Since September. And what made you move here to Luxembourg?
Well, there's actually many Spaniards coming here to Luxembourg. It's also because here you find a job very easy compared to Spain. Salaries are good.
Where are you working now?
On EY. I'm an accountant.
So you work at Ernst & Young and they have a headquarters here, an office?
Yeah, they have a big office here. It's interesting to see how this is like a very small town, and then it's like two stops in tram, and you can get there and see like very big city skyscrapers and all that stuff.
Do you feel like
Wow.
with Luxembourg being one of the wealthiest countries in the world that a lot of people who do live here have a lot of money? Do you see that on a day-to-day basis? I read that there's like 25% of people here are millionaires.
Well, you
That's an insane stat if that's real. 25% are millionaires. Oh my god.
definitely see a lot of money.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Percent of people here are millionaires.
Well, you definitely see a lot of money.
You do?
Yes. Yes. I mean, you just have to compare like the cars that you see here with anywhere else in the world, and it's crazy. Also, houses here are like very expensive. I live here like in a small flat, and it's probably the most expensive house that I live in. You definitely see like people with a lot of money in here. So it's very interesting.
So for dinner, we ended up not getting traditional Luxembourgish food. I think for lunch, that was enough for today. So we ended up going to get some burgers at a place called Snooze. Really
All right.
delicious burgers, and also
Burgers always good.
actually quite affordable. The burger was 16 euro, and then a beer
Ooh.
was only 3 euro and 50 cents.
What? That seems like a killer deal. $3? Not $3. €3. What do you say? €3 and 30 cents.
Jump in here and say that it was Luxembourg food because it was Luxemburgers. See, that was funny. That was funny. Tell me it was.
It's just got the dad jokes today. With only 24 hours of being in Luxembourg, I can truly see why it's the wealthiest country in the world. From their landscapes and buildings that look straight out of a movie, their way of life, and the benefits of being a citizen or running a business here. I can understand why people from all over the world are coming to this country, not only to work here, but to live life here as well. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see me explore more
Just
unique
the,
countries across the world, be sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button, since it truly helps me out a lot.
The opportunities that you probably get living in Luxembourg are enough to probably move there, I would imagine. So if I have any Luxembourg viewers, which I'm pretty sure I do, because I said one thing about Luxembourg and I had like 5 video requests come through, let me know in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.